Good morning to everybody. I just want to make a note. Clocks change, right? So we changed the number, we changed the measurement, but your bodies don't go on measurements. Your bodies are more than a numbers game. There's a human factor that we don't consider a lot of times in healing and medicine, because we try to reduce the human being down to metrics and down to a figure, down to a value, even down to a shadow on a wall. I've said before, as medical imaging is just a shining some form of energy to create a shadow on a wall and then make a massive judgment about the entirety of the life of the person based on the shadow on the wall. And so all we did was just manipulate a number last night. Some people don't even do it, and around the world they're on different numbers, right? But what was beautiful was not just habitually, but the birds are still up with the sun. The sun rising cues. There's natural laws, and then there's human, human, almost like instructions to a game written by a man. Like, you will have to abide by natural laws to exist in the human world. And then you're going to have to understand, when you break those rules and laws, what your body's response is. And the body's not wrong. You can make decisions based on your goals and choices in life that you're going to do, whether it's who you're going to be with, where you're going to be, what you're going to do, what you're going to consume, choices and the meaning behind your choices. But there are still natural laws at stake here. And the sun rising and the sun setting and the moon rising and the moon setting determine a lot of things. That is what our bodies will respond to, not what man has named, or the value that we put on what that number looks like when the sun is going into the ocean. And when the birds start chirping, what number is applied to that? It doesn't work that way. And so I even sleep with an eye mask on, because my bedroom is my living room. But even with the eye mask, if I open my eyes, it's pitch black. It's totally sealed to my face. But when I shut them and the sun is rising, what I'm observing is brightness. And so I'm up with the sunrise. And I'll be up with the sunrise. As I've crafted a life that I could do so. It's that important to me. Your bodies are going to respond perfectly to the laws that we have here. Again, not the man-made. Even if you habituate yourself, your body still responds to natural principles, laws, and rules. Just because you're what you've chosen to try to condition it or train it to be doesn't take away the rule and law that is here. You see that a lot of times with mental hunger and body hunger. If you've taught yourself that you snack when you always watch a movie, then you watch a movie and then you crave a snack, but you're not hungry. What does your body want? And I've addressed this in workshops in volume, but your body calls the shots. Your body is the final gatekeeper. People have asked all the time, even in that relationship workshop, what if you're lying to yourself? Because we do. Our minds will lie to ourselves, but your body and nervous system will bring it back. You just ask what does your body think? That's the final thing, because it doesn't matter what ingredients are at the table. It doesn't matter what the program on paper says. It doesn't matter what somebody reduces it to numerically, values you at. It's the bottom line is your body, and your body responding to everything and anything around us, no matter what value we put to it, or what metric we put to it, or what measurement we put to it, doesn't take away what it actually is for us. Hummingbirds chasing each other. So Do what you want with your clocks. It makes no difference. Your body is the clock. Your body and its exchange with everything that is in and around it. The laws and rules of nature. And you break those, you will have to face those, and that's fine. Sometimes you'll break laws voluntarily and willingly and proudly, and you're responsible for it. You're accountable for it. But careful when we start putting numbers to things and start manipulating those numbers. It's a perfect representation when we change numbers, how the body doesn't give a shit. It just stays with what's here. That's why you can change blood pressure numbers, you can change blood values, you can change hormone values, you can change, coherency and all these other measurements that we do. The body only heals, no exceptions. No matter what value you put to it, it's still not pathological just because man decided that a number was representative of. It doesn't make any sense. So it still doesn't make any sense why changing the clocks up, changing them down, your body is still responding like the birds are right now. Now what you do with that is up to you. Boom.